I buy my crack ice right here in Hollywood. Good morning, everyone. February 18th, 2019. Got a YouTube copyright claim against my video, The Most Destructive Force. And it was made by the creator of Naruto. I didn't put any Naruto shit in that video, so I don't see how they can make this claim against me. So I'm going to make the video over twice as good, or more. But I'm not here to talk about that. Thought I'd let you know, though. I haven't said anything about this attack because I wanted to make sure that my suspicions were correct before saying anything. Jesse Smollett, I believe his name is. He is, or was, one of the stars of the show Empire. He hired two people from Africa, of all places, to stage this attack on him, where they put a noose around his neck that was bought at Ace Hardware, and they tracked it all down and dumping bleach on him. All these people were so fucking outraged by this, they tried to start a race war, and they continue to try to start a race war. But meanwhile, while all this fake bullshit is going on, we have children being reported to the police. Now, what kind of yellow belly piece of shit of an adult is going to call the police on a child trying to make extra money for who knows what? Could be a video game, could be shoes, it could be anything, right? And look, the year 2018 was the year of stupid twit snitch bitches. And here we are, Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania, another snitch bitch has popped up. Free Thought Project reported last year, 2018, was the year of the snitches, as neighbors turned in fellow neighbors to authorities for things like selling water, lemonade, or simply being black in your own apartment complex pool. And yes, that was true. That actually happened. Some racist bitch called the cops on some black person because they were enjoying their own fucking pool. Now, if you are an adult calling the police on children, you need to get a fucking life. You need to leave these children alone. Because when you call the cops on somebody, what you're saying is, what this person is doing is important enough to have some fucking jackboot thug come and kill these people for it. That's what you are doing or saying every time you call the cops. So if you gotta call the cops, maybe it should be something important. You know, like a home invasion or a robbery. But not this. You are pathetic if you call the cops on children. Andrew Donaldson of Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania, received a hefty dose of See Something, Say Something state earlier this month when his hot chocolate sales landed him in the crosshairs of police state dependent neighbors. A lot of time I make over $50, and I do pretty good, Andrew said, who has sold hot chocolate outside of his home on multiple occasions without incident. I was kind of bored, so I was like, I can just come out and do something. So I came out and sold hot chocolate. After becoming tired of wasting time not doing anything, Andrew grabbed his supplies and table and went to selling some hot chocolate. However, on this day, he had been visited by the police. Just as soon as he set up his stand, Andrew found himself being questioned by the fuzz. They asked if I was by myself, and I said no, the babysitter is in the house. The two officers told Andrew's parents that a neighbor called the police because Andrew was outside in the cold selling hot chocolate and were allegedly concerned about the temperatures. Here's a really good rule of thumb. Mind your own fucking business. What one person is doing, unless it has direct impact on you, is none of your business. So apparently these neighbors were too busy to visit Andrew themselves, so they had armed thugs of the state do it for them. When they showed up, these armed agents of the state did something pretty awesome, however. Instead of shutting down Andrew's operation and telling him to go inside, they became customers. After the officers confirmed Andrew was just fine, he offered them each a cup of hot chocolate on the house, but the officer or officers paid him anyway. And you remember last summer that fat white bitch calling the cops on the little black boy for selling water. Can you imagine how pathetic these people are, that they have nothing better to do than to peek out their windows or peek around the corner and to try to find something wrong to call the cops about? And again, when you call the cops, you're saying that this incident is worth a possible death. But care about stuff like this. How many fake attacks have happened? How many times has this happened? I've lost count, but easily over 10 in the last year. And people are going to continue to believe it each and every time, because you know what? If you don't believe it, you are a racist piece of fucking shit. Even though these people, individuals like Smalls, I'm not talking about all black people, I'm talking about assholes like him, have been caught time and time again staging shit. Meanwhile, we have actual problems with our police in this country. We have actual problems with high-level church officials and politicians being human traffickers and pedophiles. But let's worry about, a kid selling hot chocolate to earn some extra cash. God for fucking bed. Hope everyone has a great day. Till next time, kill the state, live free, because they're building a prison for you and me.